I will say one other point in favor of the dissent in this case, because this is the rationally based podcast. And you know what I think is based? Actually trying to understand the other side's argument about things.
I don't
Is that not
know.
based?
I think that's rational.
Am I squishy?
That's rational.
Okay, so the rational part of the podcast, let's actually examine the dissenting opinion here. They point out, and a lot of scholars have pointed out, that the government has interpreted the statute for 30 years since it was enacted to allow bond hearings. So to not apply the mandatory detention to aliens present without admission. And so there's a canon of statutory interpretation. My students who are listening, exam preparation, called the long-standing and contemporaneous interpretations canon. There's a Latin word for it, which I won't say on this podcast, partly because I don't know exactly how to say one of the words, but it basically stands for the proposition that, look, if the executive branch interprets its statutory authorities in a certain way, contemporaneous with the enactment of the statute, and it's been long-standing, then that is some evidence that everybody understood the statute to mean that. Mm-hmm. And okay. I really like this canon of interpretation because it's a good gut check. Because like as a judge reading the statute, you might think something. But the fact that for 30 years, smart people tasked with administering the statute thought something else actually is like a good gut check. Like, oh, maybe I'm wrong about the statute.